Thank you, Miss Penny. And it's time for us to start with news reading competition. Well, Bantul is the official, and the honorable judges, and also Bapak Ibu and your students. We will start by judges for
Kita seperti saya. Baiklah. Mbak Dewi mau sini atau ke sana? Udah makannya. Udah iya makannya.
Membri ya,
Sini.
Mbak,
Ini ya.
Okay. I would like to introduce the news reading judges who are on duty today. The first one is Ma'am Saptiriana Dewi MPD. She's from Universitas Teknologi Jakarta. And the second one is Mrs. Dharma Santi Putri MPD from Universitas Islam Indonesia. And the third one is Mrs. Dewi Pujiantini MPD. She's from SMKN 2 Kasihan. And the nominees who shows their talents today. The first one is Ade Asam Maruf Fatih Guru. Is from SNP and the second one is Ade Wenceslas Axel Veno Adra from SNP Tubuh. Ade Kirania Fektia Askiti from SMP 2 Bantul. Well, it's time for us to invite the first nominee for the ASA. Would you please come in front, and the time is yours. Adiasa, please.
imut banget.
Tes, tes. Good evening, viewers. Welcome back with Ashrama Arukatiru from Wakanda Junior High School. For the next few minutes on comedy today evening news. From August to October, a series of youth events are being held from Sabang to Merauke. It all started in August in celebration of International Youth Day, which is commemorated every August 12th, and the main event will take place on October 28th and 24th during the Youth Age Day. All of these activities are the meeting of International Day, which is local youth action for SDGs and beyond. There are three main points in this term. One, local action for global goals. Two, youth association of teams. Three, support for young leaders. This theme reminds us about the role of young people as agent of teams and important partners in promoting sustainable development and creating a better future. Mr. Rima Arya, the Deputy Minister of the reminds us an important role of Indonesian youth as agent of teams, not only for Indonesia but also for the world. By 2045, Indonesia will experience a democratic balance. This is time for Indonesia to rise and lead the world. Meanwhile, Prof. Agus Sardana, Deputy of the Coordinating Ministry for Human Development, said that the democratic balance can only be made if Indonesia has had human resources supported by good education. Therefore, education problems such as the lack of literacy and numeracy skills and equal access to education that lacks high reward rates must be solved soon. In another event, Mr. Atta Durresti, the founder of Academic Institute, said that the spirit of change and leadership had already been sown by our ancestors. In this month of October, Indonesia was the Youth Pledge Day. It began with youth movement for different regions, such as Sabah, Zong Celebes, Zong Am, and many others. It began with first youth movement. There were a group of young people, mostly aged between 12 and 17 years old. Despite the invitation, they had to the courts to discuss the conflict nation, a vision for a better Indonesia. Their ideas were finally united in the page, which became the spirit of unity that led Indonesia to its independence. That same spirit can still be felt today among young people. First, Youth Forum had been held to celebrate it. In Bantul on October 5th, there's an event called Genji Interly. In this event, participants not only learn about digital innovation, but also discuss the role of young people and their responsibilities as agents of teams. One of the speakers, Kak Amar, said that every change always begins with young people who are aware of their responsibilities, their potential, and their strength. He invited all youth to take part in creating change according to their abilities. And he said that it's the time for the young people to take globally actively. The event ended solemnly with Kak Amar putting the late president's corner famous word, "Give me 10 youth and I'll take the world." May events like this continue to inspire youth to bring this nation toward a better future. And that's all for today. Let's remember that things always start from ortho, small actions that can make a big difference. As young people, we are just the leaders of tomorrow, but also the makers of today. Thanks for watching. I'm See you next time.
Thank you, Ansam. And it's like we listening for BBC Cabang Panda. And the second one, we invite Ade Wenceslas Axel. And Ade Veno ini from BBC Tumbuh. Yeah, okay. The audience, please welcome Ade Veno. Coba dulu.
Belum hidup.
Cek satu dulu. Cek. useful news regarding the 6 awards that was achieved by the Universitas Gadjah Mada Arjuna EV in the Formula SAE Championship in Japan 2025. At the IT Sky Expo in Yokohama, Nagoya, the Arjuna EV team from Universitas Gadjah Mada achieved a monumental achievement at the Formula Society of Automotive Engineers Japan 2025, which was held for 5 days from September 8 until 13. In the midst of tight competition against 84 of the teams from 6 other advanced countries, the team not only participated in the race, but also redefining history by officially became the first Indonesian team to conquer the entire dynamic event in the electric vehicle class. But not only on the track, the team also managed to achieve several brilliant achievements by winning 6 other awards, namely third place tree view drawings and third place EAE or computer-aided engineering EV class. In addition, they also secured the first place in overall EV team in the whole of Southeast Asia, top 5 best aerodynamics, top 5 business plan presentation, and finally top 7 acceleration event. This brilliant achievement was not the result of night work. It is the fruit of the hard work of the team who carry out research and design every night in the workshop, as well as crucial support from supervisors, Suaragama training centers, as well as various external parties. The key to this success, according to the captain of the 13th generation Arjuna EV team, Muhammad Raisan Sani, lies in the strategic innovations embedded in the AF05 car. Starting from the evaluation of the previous competition in Australia, the team made crucial updates in several sectors. We've upgraded the cooling system of the car to keep the temperature of the battery, the motor, and the controller stable in extreme condition. But not only that, the car's most recent modification also includes weight reduction by chassis structure optimization, adding more downforce while maintaining low drag by adding more aero packaging and improving them, which add the car speed while maintaining grip in the corner. And finally, there is a new telemetry system that was installed in the car to facilitate real-time data monitoring and analysis. All of this was an effort to achieve and create an absolute unique car. And from the result itself, we could clearly see that they have absolutely nailed it. They have proven that their goal of building a car that is robust in various conditions have been achieved. They still have a long way to go, but this achievement is an important stepping stone for their next step as future young leaders. The team also proved that the Arjuna EV team status is not only as a champion, but also as a pioneers who paved the way for future young Indonesian innovators, as well as being a new, inspiring chapter for the advancement of automotive technology in the country. Anyway, that's all the news we have for you today. Remember, keep progressing, keep innovating, as we are agents of change for better and brighter future generations. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Excellent, and I think this is the best from BBC Tumbuh. And the third one, we invite Ade Pepe. Please come here and we will put on the ribbon first. Dengan diri yang terhormat dan audience, here is adik Pepe.
Good morning. Welcome back to the Future Forward Quiz. And I am Zikira Figure. Previously, we celebrated the courage of figures like Greta Thunberg and Malala Yousafzai. Now, let's move beyond inspiration and dive into the latest realities of youth as agents of change, focusing on their transition from being powerful protesters to becoming practical problem solvers in 2025. The biggest shift this year is the move from mere advocacy to measured, technological action. The youth agenda is no longer just about what is wrong, but about how to fix it. To truly understand the scale of digital impact, we must look at a phenomenal figure who has changed Indonesia's educational landscape, Taufan Ibarra, co-founder of Ruang Guru. Tauf's vision revolutionized massive social gaps. Ruang Guru did not just provide an online learning platform, it built digital infrastructure for equality, simultaneously creating thousands of jobs in the EdTech sector. This action redefines the agents of change, not only those who build tasks, but those who build scalable digital solutions that reach millions across the country. Is social entrepreneurship as modern activism. Moving on to other issues. As we all know, the global focus on energy transition presents massive opportunity for the younger generation. Youth today is becoming green-collar workers, demanding and creating jobs that support the renewable energy sector. For instance, young Indonesian engineers are not waiting for massive government projects. They are establishing community-based microgrids using solar power in remote villages. This addresses two crucial sustainable development goals, or SDGs, at once: affordable and clean energy and reduce inequalities. They are turning remote geographical challenges into opportunities for energy independence. This is not just technology, it is energy justice championed by the young. But the role of youth as agents of change is not only about the planet, but it is also about humanity. Extending the work of platforms like Germany, we see a crucial rise in youth-led initiatives addressing mental health and digital well-being. They are using anonymous, peer-to-peer digital support networks to combat the loneliness and anxiety that often comes with digital overload. By normalizing conversations around mental health, young leaders are building a culture of empathy and self-care, proving that being an agent of change also means nurturing the internal landscape of their generation. The legacy of the past generation was fighting for democracy. The legacy of these years will be engineering sustainability and ensuring inclusivity for the future. Let us not just admire their movements, but invest in their methods. Let us empower them with the skill, the platforms, and the trust they need to execute their solutions. Because the challenge is real, the time is now, and the largest generation in history is ready to lead. The future is not just something to inherit, it is something to build, digitize, and sustain. It is our job as a youth to become active participants in change we wish to see. And that concludes Future Forward News for today. I am Zikira Mino, Finalis TV. Thank you so much for watching. Good morning and goodbye.